a little bit deeper. Just...
Hello everyone, and today I will be building an engine, going to the shops 3 times. Yeah. Also on that. Also, do you have any lottery tickets for me? Do you have a pen? I wanna fill out one of them. You're coming with me. And then taking the same engine to the same shops the 4th time. Now follow me in this adventure of playing this game in permadeath mode and mostly blind. If you don't know already, My Summer Car is an indie game about building an old Datsun 100A in the middle of the average Finnish megalopolis Peräjärvi. One day, I decided to give this game a go and decided not to follow any tutorial about it. Yep, that looks good enough. Alright. One of the biggest mistakes of my life. Alright, let's see. Piston goes into... doesn't go into that, goes into engine block. Rocker shaft goes on rocker. Rocker, yes. Yeah. Camshaft. Oh, okay. Never mind. Plop. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of lost here. Now, I did remember that in my family, I have a father who has over 20 years of experience working on dog-ass cars. Tata! Tata! Aj mi pomogneš da napravim motor u igrici. Činjamo što nije deo motora. Znači ovo je blok.
Čekaj, niste ju radilicu.
Šta je radilica?
Sljedeći, proći kroz ruku. Jesi?
Dobro.
Hej, jebem ga!
Pa ne, nije lako, ne možeš da okrenuti. Koji da...
Stavi zamajac.
Šta je zamajac?
A nismo stavili klipove, stani!
Zar...
A gdje su ti 4 komada?
Pa no tamo.
Sad ti je glava spremna.
O!
Onako.
Šta sam uradio?
Naopak stavio klip.
Da ne treba da stegnem onda.
Pa trebalo bi. I to treba.
Da.
17 ili 19. Sad ne znam na to motoru.
Ovo je onaj Satsuma, neki finski.
To Datsun. Šta bre? Je to stavio ti?
Da.
Jebi se bre. Jebi.
I ovo sam stavio.
Koji si kralj. Steg radio. Jebo kada nisam radio. Taj steg. Kako znaš kada si stega? Stane za streć.
Prestane, da.
Samo se namaja se steže tako. Stežeš na primjer taj.
Dobro, ono kao gumu.
Da.
Dobro.
Sad sine to izgleda stari tip motora, mo nađemo bregas.
Šta je to na engleskom?
Nismo stavili to iza zamajice.
Iza čega?
Što sam najk da ne...
To.
Ne s one strane.
Čekaj sad ovo pokupim.
To vrati tu. To ide iza.
A to smo zategli.
Kako to onako kad radiš uživo?
Uživo. Može ono i na vazduh da se hladi.
Ne može. Pa to nam trebalo malo pre.
A pa treba si kažeš.
Pa jebi ga.
Čekaj tu ispod.
Da, ispod eknija. Ne postoji onaj drill da to malo brže vriješ.
Ne. Mi smo u Finskoj.
Gdje smo?
U Finskoj.
Oni se da Finskoj ne.
Da.
Pa se mora tražimo pumpu.
A šta ako uzmem samo flašu i sipam po potrebi? Po ovom motoru.
Prođe ulja. kad ti daš gas. Znaš što sada ako ne stežeš šlepku?
Dobro.
Ovo ti je crki kuhni. Mislim da kajš nisam nigdje vidio.
Alternator.
To je nas.
Jebi ga sad. Jel on može pije vodu ili samo... A može vodu. Ne znam koliko je...
Pivo ove vode će složi.
Pa vidiš da se malo napio od jednog
Nema
piva.
veze.
At this point my character got very tired, so I went to bed, and when I woke up I couldn't see a thing. Now my dad told me that when I do get my bearings, just call him and he'll help me fix the rest. Check.
Idi spavaj. Pa me zovi kad se snađeš.
There were some issues my father noticed, and some items were missing, but we couldn't complete the engine that day. Now I, just from general knowledge of the game, knew that I had to find or buy some items for the engine. It's just that I didn't know what I needed to buy and what I needed to find. A week after all of this, my father goes to Serbia and sends me this video. I miss this car so much. In an attempt to find the store, I got onto the first vehicle I could find, which was this motorbike. I'm a very real with you, Chief. I don't see anything. Here's a top gear top trick. Motorbikes have something called a petcock. It pets your As you already have guessed, there's one very important thing. I don't know where the store is. I don't have a map. I don't have anything. I just have my gut feeling and I have to try to find it. Not to mention that I noticed my motorbike was leaning to the left the entire ride. I couldn't tell why. Now, lads, I am playing on permadeath mode. So there was a real fear of me dying on my way there with the engine almost fixed, and I was fine. Moving on, I immediately did it again. I encountered my first intersection. What a dilemma. There's only one way to go. And right is always the right way. Hey guys, it's me, Moist Critical. We came upon another intersection over here. Sir, you're speeding. Sir, you're speeding. Sir.
Huh?
Sir, you were speeding. After what felt like almost an eternity, I actually found something. Finally. Arriving to the store gave me the answer to why my bike was constantly going to the left. I had forgotten to put up the kickstand. I didn't realize how early it was in the game, so the shop was closed. I didn't take care of my first at home, as I thought maybe by the time I arrived I could buy me some beer. I did find a way to relieve stress though. Fearing for my first, I got on the bike to look for any water I could drink, and roamed around the village where I found the church.
You may have had the honor of meeting Henry, who's here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof.
A finished flag, whatever this was, and some lovely water. Okay, on board. After roaming around the village, I actually found one of those water pumps you find at your grandma's place. Uh-oh. I have run out of fuel. I went on foot, trying to get home, and perished in the harshest summer of Finland's history. 25 degrees. I had lost my save and all my progress. It was a beautiful day. Welcome back, Sex Machine. Last time I was here, it was pitch black, so I didn't realize that there was a four-way intersection. I didn't know where to go. On my new travels during daytime, I found something that sells car parts, but they look brand new compared to the ones I have at home, but I noticed that everything here I already have. Taking off, I went past the abandoned mansion. If only I knew the importance of this location this early, it would have made my will to play this game 10 times stronger. This path also took me to the store, which made me extremely happy. Now the keen-eyed viewer, such as yourself, might have spotted a glaring mistake I had made here. And no, it is not my route to the store. It's that I, Chav, a gamer, and a real-life human being who, by the way, owns a bike of his own, Honda 125, my beloved dog ass, had gone grocery shopping on a motorbike. You wanna fight? Since my attention span was pretty cooked, I spent the entire bus ride doom scrolling.
Alright campers, today's challenge is to find a reason to keep going.
Oh, what the f- Huh? Now the thing is, I grew up in a, depending who you ask, lovely country called Serbia. My bus experience was quite minimal in a sense where when you get on a bus, you sit in any seat, and when the bus driver gets to a station, he stops. I didn't live in a city, and this is all I knew about buses. Now you might see where this is going, and if you wonder to yourself, did he really sit on this bus for the entire loop of the map until he reached the exact point he started from, because this dumbass never pressed the stop button to signal to the bus driver to stop at the next day. Yep. I had sat in game for the entire loop. Who knew that the stop button was invented before the 2000s? Yeah, not this guy. Hey, he didn't. Look at him. After the horrible mistake, I went to look for the tractor. Well, yes, I played through this game almost 90% blind. I have seen some gameplay of this game and I know about the existence of the combi and tractor. I just didn't know where they were. I couldn't find the combi, but I could find the tractor. Now if you think that I do not know how to operate a tractor, you forgot. I am a redneck villager.
Between my ashes, you can slide it inside. Good.
Of course I'd know. Ignition, parking brake, door, throttle, and full crank it. Hell yeah, brother. Crank it to the high range and let's get cruising. Down to the intersection and turn left. Oh, I turned right. Well, that is a good direction to go in hindsight. Let's just hope I don't turn left on the... Alright, so... Oh no. Now, if you look at this map, we are here. The shop is right there. The route I took is not the right, rather left. And that's not right. Now, we follow the journey of Chav in the slowest vehicle in the game, on the longest route to Teemo.
Cause I've been through Finland in a nameless tractor. Felt good to be out the rain.
Cause in Finland, you can't remember your name, cause there ain't no one that stands close to you. La 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 la. La 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 la. 'Cause in Finland, under Finnish sun, everything feels bad. I don't know. After witnessing the best of the best in Finland, I finally got to Teemo. But I was too late. Welcome back, Chastic. Oh wait, there is a map. Where am I?
Veli palas armeijasta. Korpijäämät tuliaisinaan.
I just condensed 45 minutes of gameplay into 50 seconds. Now that I have all my parts, all I need to do is rebuild the entire engine again.
I don't have money for a car, but to get where I'm going.
Sirkka-mummo täällä vaan. Minä semmoista soitaa, että olisiko sulla tuo kallaa? Onko sulla ollut katiskaa veessä? Jos sulla olisi kallaa tuo, niin voisikohan mulle tuo vähän kallaa tälle, kun on niin huonot nuo jalat.
They look like clowns. Gonna communicate, that's okay. But do you not know that I swing both ways? I don't fuck around, I put in the work. Dicks in my hands, call it alcohol drugs. We down in Bedsmen, making the bands. Getting bent over, we not even trans. I fuck like a dragon, I fuck like a stunt. Doing my boys, sucking the drugs.
They do it all day, gotta clear the bricks. Don't mind showing you my little prick. Bitches want me, that's alright. I can do both, gonna last all night. Up on the street, shit on your car. Thought in my hand, wash over car. Up in your mom's, breaking the dough. Shipping your cakes, fuck like a hoe. Up on the street, shit on your car. Thought in my hand, wash over car. Up in your mom's, breaking the dough. Shipping your cakes, fuck like a hoe.
Now in my mind, I wanted to do the underside before I put the engine in. It sounded logical, as I like for the car to have wheels before a very heavy object goes inside its inside. So, how do we lift it? Okay, we have the car up. I don't want to bore you with another montage. Installing the underside was relatively easy, as all you had to do was jam in the parts where they could be jammed into. But I was missing something very, very important. The wheels. I checked here, 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 and even here, and the wheels were nowhere to be found. I could Google it, yeah, but I could also call my friends and ask them to give me a hint to where the wheels are hiding. Abandoned building, you say? I've seen plenty of those. Everywhere! But before all of that, let's deliver some fish to Grandma. Wait a minute. I genuinely don't know how. I could watch the YouTube video by Gina. Yeah. Or I could spend 10 hours trying to find the fish trap in the central island. And then figure out that I'm meant to put the fish trap in the water. And then wait. And then come back to it. And then take the fish, deliver it to Grandma. And then put it in the blue basket. And then wait for her to finish her rant. And then collect the payment. Okay. Like, this isn't fun. Like, trying to figure out what the developer wanted us to do isn't fun. Like, if I were to be told to go find fish, I would probably go like, I'm gonna go buy it, or I'm gonna go get a fishing rod and fish for it, right? And then I'm gonna go to the Grandma, and then I'm gonna press E on the Grandma and deliver the fish. Not put fish in basket and then wait for her rant to finish. Do you not see the problem here? I'm sorry, it sucks! After trying to look for the wheels, and failing, I went home so I could get ready to refuel my bike and stuff. Oh! 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 What the f— After being lost in the house with no direction, I went to bed. Now tell me, why do I get woken up by my fucking cousin and I can't get back to sleep? I don't even have a car to pick him up with. I got to the village to fill up my bike so I can keep searching for the wheels. And just when I got to the gas station, I ran out of fuel. Now, because I got here before Teemo opened, I took my time introducing myself to the locals. Oh. And then I waited for Teemo. At this point, it felt like I was waiting for him for like an hour or something. And there he was, Teemo on a bike. I quickly tried to pause my music, and he tips over. No big deal, I'll just wait for him to wake up. Why isn't he waking up? And why is this guy crashing into me?
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Please! Just wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
At this point, I was panicking.
Wake up! Please! Please!
I did not want to restart.
Please! I need you! I need you! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Please! Wake up! Come on! Come on! Come on! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Stop touching me! Ah! Stop touching me! Ah! Wake up! Wake up!
I pushed him, yelled at him. He started to spin in circles. You... Come on! I got him to the stairs, and after all that, I gave up. Restart, let's go, I love this game. At this point, riding this was as easy as walking for me. Hoppa! Hoppa! Hop! Why? Getting food and fuel at Teemo's, I got back onto the quest to find my wheel. Looking inside all random buildings I could find. Oh my god! Are those rims? With no brim? Not far from there was also a very decrepit car. And my second death. Lovely! I backed up to save because at this point I was getting tired of the game a bit. So I used the wiki to get to the tire. But you see, I didn't think this through. I forgot the hammer. My precious, there they are. There, finally, finally. And I also forgot that I needed to bring the wheels back. I forgot the hammer again. So I went into this garage and tried to look for any object that I could throw into the doors. Maybe this will work?
Excuse me, sorry, are you two a couple by any chance?
Yeah?
Could you tell us the story of how you first met?
We met at the jazz festival in Cork City.
Jazz Festival.
41 years.
41 years.
41 years in, what's your favourite thing about that?
Here to now.
I was going to say she's good in fade, but
Please, mercy.
What the
Sorry.
what?
I can't bring him out.
very positive person. Lack of positivity.
I like it. Makes me laugh. You know, any fight, any bit mad at him. Just do something.
Yeah, nah, it sank to the ground. Please forgive my excitedness. It's been 4 months. Finally, after all this time, I have them. Wheels. Now, it's time for the finishing touches. I went to get some petrol, performed the male cannon event, topped up its liquids, I already did some electrical work and it's quite boring, so I'm just gonna put in the dash. Oh! Why? Oh! Oh. Finished up the wiring. did some engine tuning, which was mainly guesswork, and fired it up. Never mind. Scroll. After 4 long months, it was finally time to get this car started. The car didn't deaccelerate, but that was not my issue at this point. My issue was the smoke leaking from the underside of the car. The car also did not turn off.
Ja Nuokkarimäessä oli häviäjä viimeinen ylhäällä. Ja noista päivistä ei oo kuin rippeet jäljellä, mutta aikuisuuteen jotain parempaa. Niistä ammentaa, niistä ammentaa.
And after all this time, it was finally time to drive to Teemo's. Let's go!
Da mi pružiš ruku, dok te vidim u gradu, kako šetaš drugu. Rekla si mi tada da ćeš biti tu, ali ja još uvek vidim kako držiš nju. Dan posle rastanka Critical izbacio pesmu. Stavila mi zbog njega kurva.
Even after losing the battery that I attached to the car, that's my father! Huh? I still was determined to get to the shops.
Ali još uvijek ga slušam. Šta se radi? Jebi ga. Jer ja ne mogu da ti dam ovaj dan. Molim te, vrati se, moja lezbo, volim te.
And there we have it. After starting this game in December, I finally achieved my goal of building the car and getting it to the shops. Now what?